nighttime. And you have a project due in the morning. What project do you have due tomorrow?
I have to make a pot.
Jordan's art teacher sent home this little bag full of clay and told Jordan he has to make a coil pot. So Jordan has his instructions from his teacher and a YouTube video to watch so he can figure out how to make a coil pot. The good thing for Jordan is he also has somebody sitting directly in front of him who took a pottery class and knows exactly how to make a coil pot. So if you get stuck, you know where to direct your questions. But let's get started.
Okay,
How do you start?
I start the video.
Step 1, decide how big your clay pot is going to be.
I need to find out how big my clay plate is going to be.
Okay, so what'd you decide?
Somewhat this big.
So you're gonna make a clay pot approximately the same size as this ramekin, yes?
Yeah.
All right, makes sense to me. That's not how you make it. This isn't Play-Doh. You have to use real techniques. So this is gonna be messy, but in order to work with your clay, you've gotta take it out of the plastic so that you actually have to touch it.
Yeah, it's weird and sticky.
Then go ahead and set it down, and then cut a piece with the knife so that it's big enough that you can turn it into the bottom of your clay pot.
Okay, well it's a bit too thick, so I'm thinking
So made it a little bit smaller so
Like
you can
this?
shape it out. Yep, go ahead and cut it.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be your base? Perfect. Let's move the rest of it out of the way. You can set it back on your plastic bag. Ready, go. Okay, now in order to work with that piece, you've gotta have kind of wet hands. Okay, now you can hold your clay in your hands, 2 hands, and work it around, kind of like you're chewing with your teeth. You gotta chew that so that it's nice and pliable. Chew it with your fingers. Chew, chew, chew. Like it's a piece of gum. You know how when you chew a piece of gum, you fold it over and you smash it again, and then you fold it over and you smash it again, you fold it over and you smash it again? That's what we're doing. We're trying to get it pliable. There you go.
No.
How you doing? How's your base coming?
It's looking fine.
I think that's a pretty good base you got there. Good job,
Pretty
Jordan.
good. Pretty
That's
good.
nice. Okay, so that's your base for your pot. The next thing you need to do is cut a piece of clay so that you can start making your coils.
I have my knifey
Okay, cut a piece of clay. You're just gonna need a little piece.
like this.
Yep. Well, there you go. Okay, now get your fingers wet again. Now you're gonna make a snake out of it.
Snake.
Yep, just like that. You're gonna roll it out and roll it out and roll it out until you get a snake.
Snake. It's not rolling. It's just staying in one area.
It's because you didn't chew it. You didn't chew it yet.
Oh.
You have to chew it with your. Don't get it on your. Don't get it on your
It's a gross
base. You'll mess up your base.
Oh yeah, good point.
So if you want to, set it on the countertop in front of you and roll it back and forth till you get a snake out of it.
I got stuck.
It's a good thing you like getting messy, Jordan.
I know, right? I got stuck.
How's your snake coming?
Pretty good.
Let me see.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, totally
It's
snakish.
a weird, like, turd metapod looking thing.
When you get your coil, you're gonna put it onto your base by adding a little bit of water and then sticking it down. You go right around the edge, just like that, yep. And then you repeat.
And then I repeat. I have these 2 little baby ones. I'm
Yep.
gonna stick them together.
Sure. And rolly, rolly, roll.
And then rolly, rolly, roll.
Is that as tall as you're gonna make it there, Jordan? So pull the paper towards you then. There you go. Okay. Now, if you get your finger wet and you rub it up and down on the inside of your coils, it's gonna seal them all together. But be careful, don't push them outward towards the outside wall. Hey, that's a pretty good coil pot you got there, Jordan.
I know, right? For the first time, I didn't do that.
You know what it kind of looks like to me?
What?
Kind of looks like a Santa's bag.
Kinda.
The way it kind of hangs open, but it's kind of like floppy looking.
Or like
That's
a
cool.
chimney, like in a cartoon.
Kind of, yeah.
I could
I
paint
like it.
red like a chimney.
I think it's cool.
It is
I
cool.
think you did a really good job, Jordan.
I like it.
Have you ever made a clay pot before?
No.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Now you've made a coil pot. When does it do?
Midnight today.
It's due in 3 hours. Hey, it's done! Woohoo! So, did you get it turned in time?
Yep.
And how did it hold together? I need to know how you scored. So let's look. Okay. So if you demonstrate clear coils, then you get 3. Okay, clear coils.
I don't
3.
know if those are coils.
Do all of your coils hold together after drying? Oh, yes. Careful though, it's gonna be fragile. Good, yes, they all hold together. It is one solid piece. Then, does your coil pot demonstrate good overall craftsmanship? I would say yeah, if it doesn't fall apart, there's no cracks or holes or
I mean, it doesn't
bumps.
look pretty, but
It is pretty. What are you talking about? I like it. I mean, it's
In
a
its
little,
own
it's a little frumpy, but I
fluffy-
like that it's frumpy. I think it's cool.
It'll be
It's
a
very
good-
Jordan-esque.
or
So
like
it is
covered in
mostly dry, but I think on the bottom, it's probably still soft enough that you could carve your name into it.
I don't
Would you like to carve your name into it?
Sure.
Okay, I've got your little carving tool here where you can write your name in it. Very carefully. Write your name. Ta-da! Let's see.
Well, it's not the prettiest,
Perfect.
but it works.
Nice. So yesterday, we sent a picture of your coil pot to your teacher, and today he emailed Daddy and I and said, I really hope that I have Jordan in my classes in the future. I love his work ethic, and he tries really hard, and he always brings something interesting to all of his projects. It's been wonderful having him in art class. So even though Jordan does not fancy himself much of an artist, I think he's wrong. I think he did an awesome job with his coil pot, specifically because it was your first one.
Little does he know, I improvise.
That's what art is, silly. Ding, 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 ding. Give that boy a medal.
Metal.
You are actually an artist. You just don't know it yet. But good job on your coil pot. It was fun watching you make it. And I know somebody that would take the rest of that clay if you don't want to play with it anymore.
I don't mind. That was annoying. I don't like getting messy.
But it was fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun doing it, but I don't want to do it again.
For now, I think it's time to put my Smartypantses to bed. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or make the channel strong. Share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Guys, touch it. Poof. I like your pot, Nano. Whoa. Thank you.